And I should mention also real quickly, we're calling for health care as a human right through a Medicare for all healthcare system. Don't you think it's time? And the secret about this, they're trying to keep it a secret, is Medicare for all not only covers everybody comprehensively, including your teeth and your mental health and your eyes and your ears and your reproductive health, all that. It's all covered. But in addition, it puts you back in charge of your health care decisions instead of some CEO, insurance company, bureaucrat who's making those decisions for us now. This puts us back in charge, and the good news is this doesn't cost us. It actually saves us money. Trillions of dollars in the coming decade will be solved. We can actually solve the crisis of the national deficit. This deficit that our Congress goes into gridlock about all the time. We could actually solve that by moving to a Medicare for all healthcare system. It would save us trillions of dollars. Right now you hear Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan and Barack Obama calling for trillions of dollars in cuts to education, to health care, to Medicare, to Social Security, to jobs programs and housing. They're calling for trillions of dollars worth of cuts over the next decade. But it turns out we could get that same trillions of dollars not by cutting our critical services and programs, but by actually moving to health care for all as a human right. That could solve the deficit problem just as much. So it's time for us to stand up and demand these solutions, because right now you know who benefits from Obamacare, from the Affordable Care Act. It does some good things for the poor, but it's really hard on the near poor, for whom it raises costs enormously. The real winners in the Affordable Care Act, and I know because I live in Massachusetts where we've had it for 5 years, we just call it Romney Care. But it's the same bill. I was there when they wrote it, and this is what got turned into the Affordable Care Act. What it's done is delivered the goods for the insurance companies and the pharmaceutical companies who wrote the bill. That's what it was intended to do. But we have another program which is much better. It actually delivers the goods for everyday people who need health care, and it covers everyone. So we can have it now and save trillions while we're at it. Let me mention one other important area where we can solve just a world of problems. We can actually downsize the military and bring hundreds of billions of dollars home every year to meet our needs here at home. The military budget has been doubled since the year 2000. Are we twice as secure as we were in 2000? Not at all. In fact, we are less secure for having militarized our foreign policy. Our foreign policy should be based on international law and human rights. That's how we move forward. When we're dropping bombs through these drones on weddings and funerals, which is what they do, they kill a huge number of civilians. Only 2% of the deaths from the drone wars, only 2% of them have actually been high-ranking, significant members of terrorist organizations. Most of them are everyday people who are caught in the crossfire or who've been accused of being terrorists because they're standing up to try to defend their homeland from some pretty serious damage. Right now, most Pakistanis blame the United States and identify the United States as being public enemy number one. This is what excessive militarism has caused. You don't come to peace out of the barrel of a gun. We will be more secure for downsizing our military and prioritizing diplomacy and international law and bringing that money home to ensure that we have free public higher education, we have quality K through 12 schools, we have affordable housing, we have jobs for everyone. This is where we need to be spending our dollars. We have the money. We just need a democracy to ensure that we do the right thing.